I'm Andrew Feather, introducing a new show we're going to have here called Catchin Up with the Coaches. Today I'm here with Bishop McNamara head football coach, Mr. Bevill, to talk about the new look of the Mustangs, as well as their past game against Landon last Friday and their upcoming game against PVI on Saturday. So, how did it feel to open the season, albeit with a loss, but at a big event like the Patriot Classic honoring those who died on 9/11?
It's a blessing. It's truly a blessing to be able to represent the Bishop McNamara community in that fashion. We had several games canceled at the beginning of the school year, so to get a chance to go out and play and then to honor those who were tragically lost on 9/11, it's a real blessing for us, the coaching staff, and for the team.
When the team first went out, it looked very strong. Last year's team, it wasn't as good as it had been before. This year's team looked very strong in the first half. In the second half, when it came out, they just looked a little bit unorganized, especially on the offensive line. Did you see that? And if so, what do you think happened?
I wouldn't say unorganized. I think you got to give Landon credit. They did a good job and adjusted what we were doing in the first half, and coming out in the first half and returning the punt for a touchdown, but getting it called back for a penalty. There's a lot of things that goes into momentum. You can't see momentum, you can't touch momentum, but you can feel momentum. And we lost a lot of momentum when we lost that punt return by Tony Squirrell. Then coming out in the second half, we actually were moving the ball pretty well coming in the third quarter, and then we had a stall. We had a penalty that come out and stalled again. Like I said, you can't touch momentum, you can't see momentum, but you lose momentum. And then losing momentum, we got kind of complacent with what we was doing on the offensive side of the ball, and the defense was on the field too long, and Landon was able to make some plays.
Okay, in that game, one big plus I saw was junior quarterback Milan Collins. He looked a lot more comfortable in the pocket this year than he did last year. He was able to stay back there for some time. Last year, he seemed to just scramble away from pressure as soon as it came. What improvements have you seen in his game over the summer?
Not just him, it's just the offense in general. Everyone has worked hard over the summertime. Everyone has stepped up their game, which enables Milan to get more confident within the playbook and understand the playbook. That was his first time starting last year. That was his first time playing quarterback at a varsity level in probably what we consider probably the toughest division in the state of Maryland. So, learning on the run can cause you some issues, but he's grown now. He knows the offense as well as everyone else. So we look for better things from the offense this upcoming week.
Speaking of Milan, what colleges have been interested in him? I know he got a scholarship offer from Syracuse.
Syracuse, Maryland, Connecticut. Pretty much ACC and Big East schools. We also have Damian Prince, who's been offered by Maryland. Darius Commission has been offered by Maryland also. Tony Squirrell, who's receiving interest from Temple. He's receiving interest from Toledo. So we have a lot of young men that will have an opportunity to continue their football career in college.
Another breakout star, it seemed, was sophomore Adam Gillis. He came out on only 14 carries, had 131 yards and a touchdown. What do you see the rest of the season for him and the next 2 years after as he continues his McNamara career?
Continue to grow. That's the biggest thing. To continue to grow, continue to understand what it takes. He did a heck of a job this year, as well as the team in the off-season conditioning program with Coach Eugene, Coach Mike Weller. They did a great job getting the guys in shape, and he was able to show that. He's a very hard-working kid. He learned the offense very well. He was injured during the preseason, which enabled him to sit back and get a chance to see from a coach's vantage the plays and understanding how plays work and how they develop, and he used that to his advantage, and he had a real good first game. So if he continues to develop and continues to stay humble, we expect some good things from him in the future.
Looking forward to the weekend, you have a game against PVI. What do you look to do against them to break your current losing streak?
Win. That's what we look to do. We look to win. You go into every game with the game plan, execute the game plan. At different times, the game plan works, and at different times it doesn't work. So we have to do a better job of facing adversity and handling adversity, and it's going to happen at some point in time in the game. It happens every game. There will be a point in time where you will face adversity, and how we choose how to respond to that adversity will be a telltale sign on how the game comes out.
Thank you. Thank you for your time, Mr. Bevill.
Thanks for having me on the show.
Good luck on Saturday.
Thank you very much.